দুটো স্টার্ট তো জয়েন্ট হয়ে গেছে,
দুটো হয়ে গেছে, দুটো 2 বাজে।
কালকে এসেছিলেন উনি,
এসেছিল, আমি দেখেছি।
স্ক্রিনশটটা দিয়ে দিন।
আমার বক্তব্য হচ্ছে যে
Mr. Yogi, please put your
mute করুন।
on mute. Mr. Yogi, আপনারটা মিউট করুন, আপনার আওয়াজ আসছে।
Chairman, sir, you can start the meeting. We are live now.
Shiv Shankar? Shiv Shankar?
Sir? Can you hear me?
Yeah, start the meeting, Shiv Shankar.
Yeah, okay. Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead. Shiv Shankar, start the meeting.
এটা কি ম্যান্ডেটরি এখন, মানে ভার্চুয়াল মিটিংটা ম্যান্ডেটরি মানে কি এখনো এ রয়েছে অপশন?
Shiv Shankar?
Unmute.
Start the meeting, Shiv Shankar.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah. So the statutory quorum for the meeting is present. So we can start the 88th annual general meeting of International Combustion. All the respected directors on the board are present, namely Mr. Sanjay Bagaria, Chairman, Mr. Indrajit Sen, Managing Director, Mr. Rana Pratap Singh, Executive Director, and the independent directors, Mr. Sri Kumar Menon, Ms. Nayantara Pal Chaudhary, and Mr. Sandeepan Chakrabarti. The scrutinizer, Mr. Arup Kumar Roy, and the auditor, Mr. Kaustav Kumar Ghosh of Ray & Ray, are also present. We have received 8 numbers corporate resolutions under Section 113 of the Companies Act, which is in order. The register of directors and the register of contracts are open through a link of the NSDL for inspection by any member during the course of this meeting. Also, other documents as stated in item number 15 of the notice. Note number 15 of the notice is also can also be inspected by the members through the link of NSDL during the course of this meeting. As everybody knows that this AGM is being convened through video conferencing through the NSDL platform in accordance with MCA circular number 20 by 2020 dated 5th May 2009 by 2023 dated 25th September 2023. The notice and annual report was sent by email to all those shareholders whose email IDs are registered as provided in the said circulars. The remote e-voting had commenced on 1st September 9 a.m. and it ended on 3rd September 2024 at 5 p.m. But during the course of this meeting, an Insta poll is available. So those shareholders who have not participated in remote e-voting, they can cast their votes through Insta poll during the course of this meeting, and it should be open for 15 minutes after the meeting as well. So may I now request the respected chairman, sir, to proceed with the business of today's meeting.
annual general meeting of the company. The
Sanjay, we are not hearing your voice. Sanjay, we are not hearing your voice. I think
ladies and gentlemen,
yes.
can you,
It's yeah, we hear now.
ladies
Please.
and gentlemen, I welcome you to the 88th annual general meeting of the company. The accounts for the year under review with the director's report has been sent to you by mail, which I presume as read. I am pleased to inform you that the business growth of the company, as seen in the preceding years, continued, and the revenue from the operations for the year 0.07 crores as against rupees 12.10 crores of the previous year, thereby registering 165%. The demand for capital goods where your company is active has stabilized.
Sanjay, we are not hearing you again.
And keep the demand for capital goods where your company is active has stabilized. And of Government of India's continued focus on various segments, including infrastructure and manufacturing sectors, we expect growth to continue. The company, however, has some challenges on account of slowdown of the major global markets, may not only affect the demand, but also the supply chain of imported components. Your company is taking all necessary steps to avoid any adverse effect of this situation on the business activity of the company. We have mentioned to you earlier also development, engineering and power division is the manufacturing capacity to meet the growing demand of the market. I am pleased to inform you that these investments have been completed and this has helped us to achieve higher growth in the heavy. The power division's capacity has also been enhanced by 40%, which will help us achieve stronger growth in the coming years. Regarding the building material division, I am happy to mention that the products manufactured by your company are in full conformity to those manufactured by our licensed partners, Cementos Capa, Spain. I am pleased to inform you that Capa has started importing some of the product for the European market from your company. Further, I would like to mention that all the products of this division have been accepted by all major construction companies and contractors, and this is going to be the growth driver of this division. The current challenge of this division is the entry of many small and large companies in the past few years on account of strong growth potential of this market.
Hello.
Vertical, and all efforts are being made to launch these products by the end of this financial year. The manufacturing of these units would be done at our Aurangabad plant and utilize part of the expanded capacity of the Aurangabad plant. I also believe that with your permission, I take the notice convening the meeting together with the director report, which has already been circulated amongst the members as read. With your kind permission, I also take the auditor's report of the annual financial results for the financial year ended 31st March 2024 as read.
Sanjay.
In accordance with section 145, does not contain any qualification reservation or when their turn comes through the link provided by NSDL. Due to time constraint, kindly note that the time slot allotted to each speaker has been restricted to 3 minutes. If any registered speaker does not respond when invited to speak, the next speaker shall be invited. Since the queries raised by the I shall reply to all of them together after all speakers have spoken.
Yeah. So, sir, speaker number 1 is Ashit Kumar Pathak. Mr. Ashit Kumar Pathak, speaker number 1.
No, he's there. He's there. I have unmuted him. He's there.
Okay.
Am I audible?
Yes, Mr. Pathak, you're audible. Carry
Yes,
on with
yes.
your question.
Sir, there is some technical glitches. I did not hear the entire chairman's statement, sir. Good afternoon, respected chairman, MD, board of directors, CFO, company secretary, fellow members joining at 88th AGM of International Combustion India Limited. My name is Ashit Kumar Pathak, joining from Damdam, Kolkata. At first, my extreme gratitude to our company secretary, Mr. P.R. Shivshankar, also entire secretarial team leading our respected manager in finance, Mr. A.K. Magna, and sent the annual report very well in advance and allow me to speak. Sir, if possible, your opening statement is very hopeful, very prospective, but we didn't hear the entire for the technical glitches. Excellent financial performance, financial year 24. Also, net revenue achieved 33% growth, near about as per director's report. It mentioned 296.78 crore. Operating profit also 14.17 crore, 119% up. And profit after tax nicely achieved near 19.95, 140% growth. Excellent financial performance than financial year 23. Also, member are getting 50% dividend payout. Also, EPS gone rupees 83.48 against 34.76. Sir, I have fast views. It mentioned growth in business was primarily on account of much higher investment in various core sector industries where my company is active. Directors expect this buoyancy of the market to continue, and also mentioned capex financial year 24 was near about 22 crores. My view is that financial year 25 was a challenging financial year. So share your thoughts. Are we seeing same buoyancy in the market as well as financial year 24 or higher than financial year 24? So that any plan for further capex program financial year 25, and share your thought. Are we in continuous same margin or better margin in financial year 25 against financial year 24? With our business portfolios. Sir, as on first quarter financial year 25, present capacity of utilizations of our heavy engineering division, also Nagpur division, also Bar division. Sir, any capacity expansion plan in current financial year or any acquisition plan with joint venture or associated partnership? Share your thoughts about this. Sir, current financial year, current installed capacity building material division, share your thought present, and our expected margin building materials is covered already, because last year I noticed there are 51 lakhs loss against 226 lakhs in this segment. Sir, share your thoughts on cost optimization strategies, because financial year 24, I noticed finance cost near about 311 lakhs against 203 lakhs, and miscellaneous expenses near about 837.73 lakhs against 498.35 lakhs. Sir, we have manufacturing heavy engineering equipment, manufacturing of gear motor and gearbox, and manufacturing of dry mixture. Sir, share your thoughts, which products will get better margin, and what our initiative taken for better margin realization in this current financial year with these product portfolios. Sir, any respect, sir, export any plan and have any plan to explore export market for better margin against financial year 24? Last year, our export was 720.41 lakhs. Sir, I noticed our current ratio reduced to 1.70% against 1.80%. We have any problem in financial cash flow problem or liquidity issue? Because net cash flow for operation last year was 584 lakhs against 483 lakhs 23. And I noticed inventory is also near about 70 crores against 53 crores financial year 23. Sir, share your thoughts about this. Nothing to say more. I have full support all these resolutions mentioned in the notice, near about 7 resolutions. And if possible, sir, if in conclusion of meeting, again you share your thoughts, that is the very prospective to us for note down for the prospective activities of my company. And sir, at last, not in the least, if possible, a factory visit, very long it is pending, sir. Thanking you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Pathak. The next speaker is Mr. Bimal Krishna Sarkar. Mr. Bimal Krishna Sarkar. Speaker number 2, Mr. Bimal Krishna Sarkar.
Yes, Mr. Sarkar, you are now invited to speak and you have been unmuted. Kindly carry on with your speech.
हेलो हेलो सर सुनाई
Yes,
दे रहा
yes, we
है?
can hear.
हाँ, वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून। मैं विमल कृष्ण सरकार मेरा रेसिडेंस कलकत्ता से बोल रहा हूँ। माननीय सभापति जी, अन्यान्य पदाधिकारी, उपस्थित शेयर होल्डर, कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट। सर, नेटवर्क इशू के कारण सर संजय बगरे जी आपका बात ठीक से सुनाई नहीं दिया। कोई बात नहीं, ये नेटवर्क इशू ऐसे ही होता है। सर, इस बार मैं कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट को धन्यवाद देता हूँ। सर, डिपार्टमेंट का एक मन्ना जी बहुत कोऑपरेट करते हैं। दो तीन बार तो टेलीफोन ऐसे ही करके मेरे को अलर्ट कर दिया है, इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। एक्सीलेंट इन्वेस्टर सर्विस। सर, इस बार जो रिजल्ट आया है सर, इसमें प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस का जो रिजल्ट आया है, इसमें रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन ये इंक्रीज बाय 33%। सर, ब्रिलियंट रिजल्ट लेके आया है सर। सर, इस बार प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स सिग्निफिकेंट है। हाँ सर, लास्ट ईयर ये थे 830.91 लाख, दिस ईयर ये 995.41। सर, बहुत अच्छी बात है। ये तो लगता है 50% से ज़्यादा इंक्रीज हुआ है। सर, इतना सुंदर रिजल्ट लेके आया है, इसलिए चेयरमैन साहब और पूरा टीम को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ। सर, डिविडेंड 50% दिया है, दैट इज ₹5 पर इक्विटी शेयर, फेस वैल्यू ₹10। बहुत अच्छी बात है। सर, मेरा क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, पेज नंबर 26, 106 and note number 35, sir, other expenses. Sir, miscellaneous expenses increased by 68.10%. Last year ये थे 498.35 lakhs, इस साल ये 837.73। सर, इतना इंक्रीज होने का कारण क्या है, इसके बारे में थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करेंगे तो अच्छा होगा। क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, पेज नंबर 107, नोट नंबर 35, ये भी अदर एक्सपेंस के अंदर है। सेलिंग और डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन एक्सपेंसेस ये भी इंक्रीज हुई है सर। सर, अदर एक्सपेंसेस फिर दोबारा अदर एक्सपेंसेस 259.99। मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूँ कि अदर एक्सपेंसेस के अंदर कितने बार अदर एक्सपेंसेस दिखाया जाएगा और कितना मिसलेनियस एक्सपेंसेस दिखाया जाएगा। सर, इसके बारे में थोड़ा हम लोग को हाईलाइट करें। सर, CSR कमेटी एज पर सेक्शन 135 सब सेक्शन 5 CSR ऑब्लिगेशन 7.17 लाख। सर, हमारा CSR कमेटी 7.20 लाख स्पेंड किया है। सर, प्रोजेक्ट नागपुर अप्रेंटिसशिप ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम हम लोग जो लिया गया है, इससे बहुत अच्छी बात है, मैं इसको अप्रिशिएट करता हूँ। सर, हमारा कंपनी का क्या, हमारा CSR कमेटी का क्या आउटलुक है। नंबर 1, कम्युनिटी प्रोजेक्ट फॉर बूस्टिंग अप वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट ब्लाइंड एंड स्पेशलिटी एबल्ड पर्सन। सर, पिछले साल भी मैंने ये भी रेज किया था। सर, ब्लाइंड और स्पेशलिटी एबल्ड पर्सन को कोई नहीं देखता, थ्रू CSR एक्टिविटीज के अंदर इसको लिया जाए और इन लोगों के लिए कुछ करे। सर, तो इस बार दिखाई नहीं, इसमें कुछ इसमें है। सर, लास्ट क्वेश्चन सर, ये पेज नंबर 106, नोट नंबर 35, अदर एक्सपेंसेस। सर, डोनेशन किया है 2.15 लाख। सर, मेरा ये क्वेश्चन है कि किसको डोनेट किया गया जाए और इसका क्या कारण है, इसके बारे में बताइएगा। सर, जब शेयर होल्डर लोग प्रेजेंट रहते हैं, इन लोगों के लिए कोई अप्रिसिएशन आता हो तो किसी को, जब फिजिकल मीटिंग होते थे सब मिठाई का डब्बा, बहुत अच्छा डब्बा देते थे। कोई बात नहीं, कोरोना के बाद जब से ये शुरू हुई, सर, शेयर होल्डर आप लोग कभी नहीं पूछते हैं जो इन लोगों को लिए कुछ ड्राई फ्रूट का व्यवस्था करें। और सर, एक फैक्ट्री विजिट बहुत दिन से हम लोग डिमांड करते आ रहे हैं, हम लोग इसको इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं कर रहे हैं। सर, ये लास्ट क्वेश्चन का जवाब दीजिए, ये पैसा किसको दिया गया है और क्यों दिया गया है। सर, मैं चेयरमैन साहब संजय बगरे जी, आपको लंबी उम्र, आप और आपका पूरा टीम और जितना एम्प्लॉय है कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट और सबको सब सुस्त रहे, मैं ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करते हुए मेरा वक्तव्य कंक्लूड कर रहा हूँ। सर, मेरे को बोलने का मौका दिया गया है, इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। नमस्कार बगड़िया जी।
Thank you, Mr. Shorkar. The next speaker is Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta.
We are now inviting Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta to speak at the meeting.
Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta.
Yes, Mr. Gupta, you can start speaking now.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Gupta.
Good afternoon, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow shareholders. My name is Manoj Kumar Gupta. I've joined this meeting from Calcutta. First of all, I thanks to you and the entire team of management for the excellent result of the company. And I thanks to the company secretary and his team for help us to join this meeting through VC. We could not hear your speech properly, but we have covered several things. Sir, what's your future outlook for the company? And how you face the competition in the building material related business in the northern part of the country? And sir, company is doing well, so what's your plan to reward to the shareholders in future? And you need the fund to grow more, so how you will arrange that fund? And sir, have you any plan to induct your second generation in the board? Several board has like Aditya Birla Group and Balrampur Chini and other companies has induct their family children in the board. So have you any plan to induct them in the board? And I thanks to our beloved MD, Mr. Aishan, for his excellent work and support to the company to take the company on this stage. And we pray to God to give him more success in coming time to take the company on new heights. And once again, I thanks to you and I strongly support all the resolution. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta. The next speaker is Mr. Bishwendra Narayan Kundu. Mr. B.N. Kundu.
Mr. Kundu, you kindly unmute yourself and start your speech.
Can you hear me, sir? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
you're
Mr.
audible.
Kundu.
You're audible, Mr. Kundu.
Yeah. Respected Chairman, Mr. Bagadia, members of the board, fellow shareholder and friend, I am B.N. Kundu. As per the report and accounts, the company has shown excellent performance and result during the year under review with record increase in the revenue and profit. The company has also maintained human face to the shareholder by paying 50% dividend per share of rupees 10 each fully paid up. According to balance sheet, the report presented to us has been very nicely prepared with exhaustive details. I have nothing further to say on it. I congratulate the management and sincerely hope that the growth and prosperity of the company will be maintained. Mr. Chairman, the FY 23-24 marked one of the best results in the history of the company. The company total revenue rupees 296.78 crore. Previous year it was 222.56 crore, a growth of over 33%. Sir, we are also very happy to see that your PBT also increased to rupees 32.07 crore as against rupees 12.10 crore during the previous year, a growth of over 165%. Your net profit this year 19.95 crores. Sir, we are very happy to see that it is the highest ever profit since the inception of the company. Big congratulations entire management team. It's a total team work. Your EPS also increased rupees 83.48 and your book value per share 504.38. Sir, I hope this is the golden year of the company history. Sir, I have two specific questions. What is your future plan next 5 years? Do you have any further capex plan program or any greenfield project? Sir, regarding factory visit, sir, if you allow, then I can arrange this year. Before I close, I convey my sincere thanks to Mr. Indrajit Sen and Mr. Ashish Kumar Negi for their cordiality and hospitality. And as special thanks to our secretarial team, particularly Mr. Manna and Mr. P.R.S. Sivshankar, Company Secretary. With this observation, I'm closing here with thanks to all.
Thank you, Mr. Kundu. The next speaker is Mr. Taroknath Chakraborty. Mr. Taroknath Chakraborty.
Mr. Chakraborty, you are now invited to speak. You can please unmute yourself and put your
Hello.
speech.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, valuable oldies gold person, and our valuable company secretary, Mr. Sibram Krishnan, with company assistant and company, all these things keep have maintained. The manager and finance division, Mr. Manna, are really very proper time delivered our all website message in my conduct the send is mobile. Then we joined the 88th annual general meeting. Taroknath Chakraborty, senior shareholder in your company. Sir, this year 2024 is a golden year of the International Combustion India Limited. In fact of reason, sir, over 47 years I conduct your meeting. Now 13 crore to add 300 touch-up company sales. I appreciation our company, all management team, chairman to company, last person, bearer, all this person totally is accumulated involved this concern. And then we are this year MSME turn around the 300 crore turnover company is international combustion. I salute our company senior chairman, Mr. Sen Saib, Mr. Bagadia, and all other member of the persons are involved the all units. Sir, this year annual report expected 9 of monumental pillar. There is no comments. Mission, vision, business segment, all of these things is 100% benchmark point. In fact of reason, sir, at present steel division scenario not so far good. Last year 22-23 ingot the raw material market price is 85 to 90. This come down is 35 rupees per ton ingot bar is steel sector. Whereas our management team is a excellent performing this year. Company turnaround business segment, turnaround company profitability, and not only that, this year record earning per share 83.72. This is the milestone of the international combustion history. But this year minority shareholder are keep enjoy 10 rupees against 5 rupees per dividend is not a matter of joke. I thanks our company MD, thanks our director finance Mr. Nyogi Saib, and associated member Mr. Obijit and Madam. They are hard and soul try to company 3 item is a hard and soul try. First thing, company install capacity, try to make a full installation. Second thing, company turn around, then after company's margin of profit. After that, company always try to make a cost control and cost reduce. I know our CFO is Mr. Nyobi is a very efficient. Not only that, associated all our persons are very cautiously spend the money. Previous one speaker is some part of scheduler discussion is others miscellaneous and said there will be not basic fundamental of accounting knowledge. Main thing I point, sir, company try to make always a minority shareholder keep enjoy the various segment. Sir, page number 2 and page number 3, there will mention is future look. Sir, my one thing point, sir, my international combustion is parent division first unit is Baidyavati, and second Nagpur, third Aurangabad, and this year very recent building material is Ajmer. My point is that, sir, this year you are trying to make a company sales increase. The new articles of heavy engineering. Sir, heavy engineering is all our company development is Nagpur. This product is installation, your expectation 30%, our sales is increase. Naturally, company sale is increases, turnover is increased. Parallel, gear division and other division are all the makeup manufacturing unit is Aurangabad. Sir, my point is that, sir, Vidyavati unit is a very memorable and very good unit, and 88 years is carry forward is various type of company. Good thing analysis are carry forward the unit of Vidyavati. Sir, there is no articles and there will be Vidyavati units, there will no mention is annual report. Sir, we are very stunned. Sir, it is my humble request. At least, sir, Vidyavati unit, you are thinking further in expansion or such and such is, then we are very pleased. Can one of the heart of unit and Vidyavati. So naturally, Vidyavati is negligible. It is not right, sir. This is the Lakshmi unit of Vidyavati unit. It is a humble request, and not only that, our company MDR sensitive space is Vidyavati. So at least it is my request. You are thinking the Vidyavati unit is in production and expansion. All of this thing you have tried to make. It is my suggestion. Take decision board. Last thing, sir. I am request to you, sir, already we are 300 crore to turn down 88, 89, 90. We are expectation 500 crore. We are exhibit the annual report turnover. Your target of the business segment. Sir, our only, sir, sale is BSC. Sir, NSC, why no you listing? Sir, it is my humble request, at least this year, your capability is huge reserve capital, at least 2 bonus or right issue 1 equity basis. Sir, then we are over 5 crore is capital, then we are listing the NSC. And company status is our status. And all are these things status. So, sir, it is humble request, this year issue of either right or bonus, 1 equity is equal to 2 bonus or right, sir. It is humble request, keep take decision. And I know briefly discussion, many speakers is present there, sir. And this year arrange is long time, no arrange is factory visit. Last SC Shah and Mr. Manna organization over 8 years. Sir, it is humble request, this year issue of factory visit. Lastly, I congratulation. We are pray the God. Our company is a very big size turnover, and our company 2 independent director. One thing, Mr. S.K. Menon. He is a very good known Mr. Taraknath Chakraborty. And one these things this year is a good engineer of Mr. Chakraborty. I am biodata. There will be mentioned Mr. Sibram Krishnan. All these things are really very efficient, ability persons. And I lastly thanks our company, pray the God, keep safe health, Mr. Bagariaji, Mr. Sen Saib, and Mr. Nyogi, and others, all member and senior, Mr. Manna, with our associated all these things person, and I conclude my speech over microphone, Chairman, further proceeding. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chakraborty. Next speaker is Mr. Amarendranath Roy.
Mr. Roy, you are now invited to speak. You can unmute yourself and carry on with your speech.
Respected Chairman, other board of members present, myself, Amarendranath Roy, an equity shareholder of International Combustion Limited, joining video conferencing from Kolkata. It is 88th annual general meeting organized by the company through video conferencing. Special thanks to our company secretary for giving me an opportunity to express my views, and his secretarial department sending annual report, joining link with speaker serial number well in advance. Special thanks to our finance manager, Mr. Ashok Kumar Manna, for maintaining cordial relations with the shareholders. Annual report is exhaustive, self-explanatory, transparent with facts and figures are all in place, and adhere to the all norms of corporate governance. Sir, company's revenue from operation increased in FY24 compared to the previous years. Net profit increased in FY24 more than double and stood at 19.95 crores of rupees compared to the previous years. Net profit 8.31 crores of rupees. Sir, current borrowing was 13.21 crores of rupees in FY23. It increased about 80% and stood at 23.96 crores of rupees in FY24. Fresh non-current borrowing about 7.18 crores of rupees visible in the balance sheet. Sir, what is your debt reduction policy? Please share your views. Sir, trade receivable increased about 50% from 46.48 crores of rupees to 67.32 crores of rupees in FY24. Irrecoverable debt and advances written off 96.54 lakhs of rupees. In FY23, it increased and stood at 111.16 lakhs of rupees in FY24. Our management returning of this type of debt in regular basis. Sir, I would like to know what was the necessity of the returning of this debt? What steps of management to recover the same? Please share your views. Consultancy fees increased from 42.79 lakhs of rupees to 60.03 lakhs of rupees in FY24. Repairing to building increased from FY24 more than 250% and stood at 86.35 lakhs of rupees in FY24 compared to the previous year's 33.04 lakhs of rupees. Sir, miscellaneous expenses was 4.98 crores of rupees. In FY23, it increased about 60% and stood at 8.37 crores of rupees. Sir, our management organizing VC meeting to save lots of money, but they could not help spending this type of increased expenses. Sir, I would like to know what cost-cutting initiatives taken by our management and production enhancement activities done by our management. Please share your views. Sir, I have casted my voting in favor of all resolutions. Please consider factory visit for all attending shareholders. I wish our company's prosperity. Thanks for patient hearing. Over to you for further proceeding. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Amarendranath Roy. The next speaker is Miss Lily Pradhan. Miss Lily Pradhan.
Yes, Ms. Pradhan, you are now invited to speak. You can unmute yourself and carry on with your speech.
Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, Miss. Yes,
Okay.
we can hear you.
Very good
Yes, you are
afternoon,
audible,
all
Ms.
chairpersons, all viewers. Myself, Lily Pradhan from Kolkata. First of all, I give my respect to the board of directors, respected chairman, respected MD sir, respected CFO sir, respected secretary with secretarial team. As a secretary, always coordinate with me, even all shareholder. Very good, appreciative, personalized human beings. Overall, very good investor services. I am really proud of our chairman sir for being polite, decent, hardworking, and patientful behavior. I hope our company in coming future better to better under your leadership. Go ahead, good wishes, always with you. I received email in notice well in advance. I wholehearted support all resolution. I am very happy to know the company's performance is developing a lot, which is sustainable growth in nowadays. Credit rating is very good, but I have put some specific question and request in present situation. What is the aim and object of future development in all over country by applying AI technology? Have you any status of AI, any technology? What is CSR activities of challenging persons and cancer patients? What is CAPEX plan for future development? Please continuous VC in future. Any part of the world, abroad persons can participate and express their views. Please must be considered planned visit for encouragement. Please, MD sir, please must be considered planned visit. As a woman speaker, request always support women empowerment. Nothing more. Thank you. Thank you so much with best regard. All the best.
Thank you, Ms. Pradhan. The next speaker is Mr. Gautam Nandi.
Sir, Mr. Gautam Nandi is not present in the meeting currently.
Okay, then the next speaker is Mr. Amit Luthra.
Mr. Luthra is present. We'll unmute him shortly. Mr. Luthra, you have been invited to speak. You can unmute yourself and start speaking.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, you're audible, Mr. Luthra.
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll start my discussion with just a few statements. I think as most of the other fellow shareholders also kind of raised it, since the chairman's speech was not fully audible, I would request if the transcript of the speech can be published onto the exchanges. That would be really helpful. With that, I think as we have observed, sir, the company has been growing at a very good rate in the last couple of years. Now, I think I should definitely congratulate the whole team, and I think the same has also been appreciated with the market. Now, we should also expect the management to share the outlook for the next couple of years. How? Because there was a statement in the annual report that we are facing some challenges in terms of a supply chain. So how are we evolving? What's the outlook? That's should definitely share. Now, I've got a couple of queries, sir, in terms of our divisions. So as we have highlighted in the heavy engineering division, there has been a 30% capacity expansion. So it would be good to understand like what is our plan to convert this expanded capacity into the sales, and was this capacity for the same products or have we introduced new products with which I'm trying to understand, will we be able to maintain our margin profile in the heavy engineering division? So second is in terms of a gear division, while again the company has shown good progress in terms of expanded sales, but the gear division, our observation has been that the margins are a little low in this division, even with the expanded sales. Now, I want to understand, is this low profile of the margins is because of the kind of the products that we are generating, or is it some other factors which is contributing to this? And again, the 40% capacity expansion in the gear division, is it for the new products, or again, will this should we expect the margins to change with the new capacity coming online, and or how is the outlook, sir, in this division? So third point of mine is with respect to the building division. In the last AGM when we attended, management team has kind of guided us that this division has a potential to grow to 100 crores. I know we are again growing in this division by by leaps and bounds, and we are also close to the break even. And as we read in the annual report, it says we are also enhancing a couple of the products in this division, and we also supplied I've also started supplying to some big developers. So if you can share some outlook for FY25, 26, that will be really helpful, sir. So my next two questions I think have been already called out by fellow shareholders, so I don't repeat. So the one was in terms of trying to understand the increase in the other expenses, and which I think, and the second one was for any thoughts in terms of succession planning, sir. So if these two things again, management can kind of answer, would be good to understand. I think these are a couple of things that I had to want to discuss, but I really appreciate all the hard work the team is doing, sir. Thank you very much, and all the best.
Thank you, Mr. Luthra. The next speaker is Mr. Amit Kumar Banerjee. Mr. Amit Kumar Banerjee. Yeah, the next speaker is Mr. Abhishek Agarwal.
Mr. Agarwal, you are now invited to speak. You can unmute and carry on with your speech.
Growth and margin side. But from last 2 quarters, we are seeing that a decline in the revenue and the margin. So what has impacted this revenue growth and the margin, and how we are planning to overcome this situation? My second question, how do we anticipate growth across our three different business segments, and what factor could drive this growth? What percentage growth do you expect in each segment and company overall in the next 2 to 3 years? Considering there has been a continuous change in the technology in the product we supply, how do we rate our product compared with the latest technology? Can you provide the major industry of our product along with the revenue contribution of the major industry? What is our strategy for growing the building material segment? Are we focusing on B2B or B2C? Given that we are competing with the companies that already have large distribution network and strong brand recall, what is our strategy to deal with this? Do we have plan to invest in the advertisement and the business promotion? Since building a brand in a retail requires significant investment, are we considering raising fund for this business? What sustainable margin can we realistically achieve uh, on an overall business? When we look at the Vadyavati plant, it's quite old. Are we planning to sell off this plant, or we want to modernize this plant? What is our plan in that? We have witnessed a strong recovery in the infrastructure demand and the revival of the core economy. How optimistic are we about significant growing our business in, because the industry is doing very well, okay, but how is our strategy to benefit from this opportunity? And despite partnering with the global players, our revenue remain minimal because we have the, for all the product we have the tie up with the global players, okay. And we are seeing that lost of a lot of demands in the domestic market as well. But why we are not growing significantly for all the product? Is this because market size is too small for our product what we are supplying, or we are facing intense competition? Please explain this. What is the percentage of the export revenue? Are we seeking opportunity in the export market? And can you give me the current status of the order book? And I want to understand the business process is how much time typically elapses between receiving an order and dispatching it from the factory. Is 6 months or 9 months when you get the order? What is the payment cycle? Could you briefly explain the entire business operation cycle for all the three segments if possible? That's from my end, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Agarwal. The next speaker is Mr. Sushil Bansal.
So Mr. Bansal has not joined the meeting as of now.
Okay, so the next speaker is Mr. Jaideep Bakshi.
Mr. Bakshi is available. We are unmuting him. Mr. Bakshi, you can unmute yourself and start speaking at the meeting.
Very good afternoon, Chairman, MD and Board of Directors. Myself, Jaideep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. Initially, I convey my thanks to our Company Secretary, Mr. Shivasankar Ji, and also to Mr. Manna for providing us the link and maintaining cordial relations with the shareholder. Sir, the initial speech was well explained, and sir, very good performance of a company, and the revenue from operations and the PAT has always on the brighter side. And also thanks for the dividend you have passed on to us. And sir, our growth has been 33%. And also, so what is our future outlook? We have the three verticals, and in the revenue sector, percentage wise from each sector? Can we have the details of that? And the capacity expansion for our heavy engineering division, kindly share some thoughts regarding this also. And sir, this marketing of this, the construction of this adhesive and the chemicals, which has been a rapid pace of growth. So what is our expected in the coming future and expects in the market scenario, sir? And so also the current installed capacity of the division is adequate to meet the expected future demand. So what is the order book regarding this also, and any plans for increasing our this capacity, installed capacity? And any challenges we feel we are there in our market, and risk factors, and how do we plan to overcome them? And regarding the imported supplies, we are saying that it takes a lot of lead time required. So any thought process regarding the indigenous products development or through our indigenous sources like the MSME or the other sectors? Sir, in page 102, the trade payables to this MSME and other sectors, what is the time frame are we taking to pay payment to cover this MSME and other sectors also? And regarding, sir, to reducing the fuel cost mentioned in 106, sir, it has also drastically jumped up. So what are the steps are we taking in this case also? And what is our future outlook and progress plans in the coming years, so that our company can benefit, and any new area of penetrations? And sir, this every industry is implementing this advanced technology like this AI and other things. So any thought process regarding them for implementation of this technology? And one more thing, sir, in page number 44, where we have this investor complaints or this, there is no mention of this telephone number of our company. So kindly look into this if that would have been better, though it is mentioned in the initial first page, page number 1. Nothing to add more from my side. I wish the company all the best and come out with much better results in the coming years, and reward the shareholders handsomely with increased dividend also. And sir, if possible, kindly arrange for a factory visit for all the attending members. Thank you, sir, for giving me an opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Bakshi. And just those speakers who have missed out, is Mr. Gautam Nandi present right now? Mr. Shubhashish, is Mr. Gautam
No,
Nandi?
sir, Mr. Nandi is not present, but we can try attempting inviting Mr. Amit Kumar Banerjee and
Okay.
Mr. Sushil Bansal one by one.
Okay.
Good afternoon to everyone. Am I audible now? Hello.
Yes, you're audible and visible, Mr. Banerjee.
Thank you. Respected Chairman of the meeting, other board members present, myself, Amit Kumar Banerjee from City of Kolkata. Thank you for getting me connected, an opportunity to speak. Such a wonderful meeting today organized by your company, International Combustions Limited. It is our 88th annual general meeting of the company. As regards performance is concerned, yes, it is very nice, good growth. Total revenue, net profit improved. Dividend is also there. About 50%. So consider bonus. EPS is good. The net what is also reserve is also good. If possible, consider split of the shares also. Consider planned visit also. It's long pending. We being shareholders are happy to know, happy to see the plant, how developed, the necessary technology, necessary infrastructure about there. So consider plant visit during this year. Sir, what is the key challenges now at present for sustainable growth of the revenue? Future plans, kindly share your views. I hope our company will definitely come out with a better result year ahead. Myself, Amit Kumar Banerjee, over to you for further growth. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Banerjee. So, can we connect to Mr. Sushil Bansal right now, Mr. Shubhashish?
Yes, we'll try to do so.
Yeah. Okay. So I have only, hi, good afternoon. Okay, so I have only 2-3 questions. Number one, thanks for the stellar performance last year. But my concern is why in the last quarter, June ending quarter, what happened? Why the heavy division turnover came down and the profit also came down? The second question is the power motor division. Why we have this zigzag performance? Sometime loss, sometime profit for the last 10-12 years. It is the same thing going on in this division. And as per the promise of our chairman, in the last 3 years back, he promised that in the current year, our this adhesive division will come in green. Why even after 3 years it has not come in green? Thank you for coming back for 50% dividend after 10 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bansal. So all the registered speakers have spoken except Mr. Gautam Nandi, who is not present at the meeting. So may I hand over things to the chairman, sir, so that he can answer all the questions together. Chairman, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Now you are audible.
Thank you, Shiv Shankar, and the shareholders for their comments. I will try and answer as much as possible, cover the maximum points that have been raised by most of the shareholders. As you are aware that the company last financial year had undertaken a major capex in its Aurangabad and the Nagpur division, and collectively we had invested around 26 crores. This had resulted in basically enhancing our capacity of the Nagpur division by 30%, and as mentioned in my opening address, the Aurangabad division has also been enhanced by another 40%, and this growth for the Nagpur division, I'm sure in the coming years will come from the crushers and dryers, which had been on the back burner kind of a situation, and this will be a major growth engine for our company. As regards the power division, the investments was essentially for the debottlenecking of the plant and increasing the shed space so that we can address more growth in the coming years. as mentioned in my opening address also, that we are coming out, which some of the shareholders could not hear because of the poor link, was that we are coming out with the heavy industrial gearboxes by the end of this financial year. This would be manufactured in the Aurangabad plant with our existing manufacturing facilities. The board does not feel that at present there is any need for any major capex to be incurred in the current financial year, because we have already enhanced our capacities at the two major plants, and the capex would be taken up by the board whenever it thinks fit. Covering some of the questions which were raised, one was as regards the outlook for the next few years. We have stated in the director's report and also during my address that we do expect sustained reasonable growth to continue for the subsequent years. I would also like to explain that two of our divisions are capital equipment manufacturers, and the main drivers for this growth is the investment being made in the core industry sector. With the government of India having a GDP growth projection of 7.2% quarter of the year, this is expected to be little lower, of around 6 to 6.5%. In regard to the building material division, strong growth potential is obvious as more and more players are coming in this field, and many of these players have stronger distribution network than ours. The product offered by us under license of CAPA, however, is acknowledged to be of the highest quality standard, which is the USP of this division. We do expect stronger growth of this division in the coming years. Keeping the growth trajectory, the company has increased in its plant capacity of the heavy engineering division and the power division, as just I have mentioned to you. The plant capacity of the building material division is considered to be adequate to meet the growth projection for the division. The products manufactured by the heavy engineering division are mostly used for the core industry sectors such as steel plants, mining, power plants, cement industry, who manufacture machineries for various industrial segments. In regard to the products of the building material division, these are mainly used for infrastructure projects, real estate, and other construction projects. As regards to the technology issue, we are happy to state that all our products manufactured by the company are comparable with the latest global technology in their respective segments, and we continuously upgrade the technology as considered necessary. In response to the question regarding the building material about focusing on B2B and B2C, I would like to respond by stating that these products are sold to both B2B and B2C segment. We also acknowledge the presence of strong competitors who have been in this business segment for a large number of years. We also see many new companies with stronger distribution network coming into the segment, which surely is a challenge. Having said this, I'd like to mention that the demand is large and growing at an extremely fast pace on account of Government of India's focus on infrastructure and strong growth in real estate. To meet the challenge, we are also increasing our marketing and dealer network and also promotional activity through digital platforms. This, however, is being done in a controlled and a phased manner, as it has to match with the business growth. I am pleased to state the products offered by us under license of CAPA is of the highest international standards, and CAPA has also started sourcing some of these products from us in market. There was a question regarding decline in revenue and the operating margins for the last 2 quarters. I would like to the nature not guarantee a uniform revenue. We may not be able to dispatch all the manufactured equipments, and the revenue can drop correspondingly. Such drop in the revenue is usually recovered in the subsequent quarters. There was one issue regarding our Bedyapati plant. I would like to state that we have been operating in Bedyapati since 1961, and we have been investing also in upgrading the facilities, and there is no real requirement as such to upgrade it further at present. We regarding the Indian and we see years path and has an optimistic projection of a 5 trillion. We do see that growth in terms, and therefore we are also optimistic about significant growth in our business. Then there was one question regarding the export market and our share in the total revenue vis-a-vis our exports is generally low. Around 3 to 4% in our total revenue is towards export. But the significant thing in regard to export is, as I've mentioned, that CAPA has imported a few products from us. That is a significant plus point for the division. And also, I would like that Omni Brazil, who we are producing crushers under technology from Omni Brazil, they have also purchased some standalone equipment for us for the Brazilian market and the other American market. That also shows strong potential of growth in the future years. There was this of order book at present. Shareholders engineering division as of the 2nd of September have a order book position of around an off-the-shelf product. We don't carry any orders beyond 24 hours. So that is more receiving the order, implementation. So some of the orders may get delayed by 6 to 8 months also, depending on the project progress at the various as I mentioned, the building material is just a 24-hour cycle. Questions was should be in dispatch from the date of commissioning. As far as the building material division, these products generally get consumed within a month or so. One of the questions was regarding our major clients. Our client list runs into hundreds and hundreds of numbers, and all I can say is all major industries in the core sector and other OEMs engaged in machine building are our clients. There was the question regarding the mention in the annual report as regards the challenges faced by us for the supply management, supply chain issues. I would like to mention that challenges that are being faced as far as imports is that it has a long lead time, and there as because of which there is an unsafe delivery for maintaining a stock positions, inventories. As far as the domestic supplies, economic growth in India has increased the demand for various input materials and components but infrastructure of have not grown adequately to meet the increased demand. We are taking adequate steps to mitigate these challenges. I think I have, by and large, covered most of the positions, questions that have been raised. We have to start with the future of the company, and we would like to just assure the shareholders that all efforts are on by the company, every person connected with the company to maintain its growth trajectory. And that's all I would like to say. Here I would like to invite Ms. Sen, if you would like to add anything.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Nothing much to add. I think you have adequately covered, except that because of the some breakdown of your voice, we could not hear everything. So some of the questions which was not audible, I will give those numbers to the shareholders. In regard to there was one question about the order book position which you had addressed. The total current order book position of heavy engineering division is over 120 crores. Power division has a order book of 30 crores. And you see, building material division, as Chairman had said, it's more or less off the shelf. I mean, people place order and they expect this to be supplied. So we maintain stock, so there is not that we have any very long order book position on that. One question that I think Chairman had addressed, and it's not audible very well. The other one was about the operating cycle. As Chairman had said, there are projects. There are normally heavy engineering division has an operating cycles of manufacturing cycles of 12 to 16 weeks. But you see, from the placement of the order to the execution of a contract may take few months, because it all depends on the project execution people and when they would like to do the project. Power division, our present time is about 4 to 6 weeks, and that is the normal period. So, and as I mentioned, building material division, that's a really we deliver within 24 hours. The other question that was raised, and Chairman has already addressed about the supply chain challenges, but there was also a question raised whether we are looking at import substitution. Yes, we are looking at import substitution, and over a period of time, some of these items, of course, would be substituted, like special gears. We are developing special gears for our various products locally, indigenously, and we're also developing pressure die cast parts, which we also import at the moment. So those have been, I think, unfortunately, those could not be. Chairman must have addressed them, but I could hear it partly, so I'm just giving a little more information on that. I think, Mr. Chairman, I think with that, most of the other things have been covered, and that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sen. I would now take up the items numbers 1 to 7 appearing in the related resolutions do not need to be proposed or seconded as the meeting is being held through video conferencing. The said resolution
Mr. Chairman,
been been posted on the e-voting portal with participants. Yes, Ms. Sen. Yes, Ms. Sen, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I mean, since the resolutions have come up and your audio is giving a little problem, you can come to if we meet in my room, then my audio seems to be in a better position, and since we are dealing with the resolutions right now, maybe that might make it better.
Can you hear my audio?
Yeah, right now we can hear you, sir. Right now we can hear you.
Sometimes it's breaking off, and then
Yeah, sometimes it's breaking.
we are missing you.
Should I come to your room then?
I think, Mr. Bagari, you come to my room and you can address it from here, and then wherever
I'll be there.
I have to do it, I'll do it here from here itself. Please. I think Shiv Shankar, that's okay. Shiv Shankar, is that okay?
Yeah, it is okay, sir. It is
You
okay.
Come in here. I'll take that. Please, you can have it and chale aasho. Okay. Sorry about that.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. I would now take up the item numbers 1 to 7 relating to the ordinary and special business appearing in the notice of the AGM. The related resolutions do not need to be proposed or seconded as the meeting is being held through video conferencing. The said resolutions have been posted on the e-voting portal of the NSDL to enable the shareholders to participate in the remote e-voting and or Insta polling during this meeting. I would request those shareholders who have voted in the remote e-voting to vote using the Insta poll facility at this meeting. The first item of the agenda relates to the adoption of the audited financial statements for the financial year 2023-24, along with the directors and the auditors' report thereon, and the relevant resolutions, therefore, is contained in item number 1 of the notice convening this AGM. The next item on the agenda relates to the declaration of the dividend on the equity shares at the rate of 50% as recommended by the Board of Directors, and the relevant resolution, therefore, is contained in item number 2 of the notice convening this AGM. The next item on the agenda, being an item in which I am concerned, I would invite Mr. Sen to take the chair and conduct the proceedings of the meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The next item on the agenda relates to reappointment of Mr. Sanjay Bagaria, who retires by rotation at this meeting and being eligible has offered himself for reappointment. and the relevant resolution, therefore, is contained in item number 3 of the notice conveying this AGM. With this, now I will now request Mr. Bagaria, Chairman, to again take the chair and proceed with the remaining items of the agenda. Thank you.
The next item on the agenda relates to the approval of the shareholders by means of a special resolution for the reappointment of Mr. Indrajit Sen as the Managing Director of the company for a further period of 3 years with effect from 1st May 2024, and the fixation of his remuneration, and the relevant resolution therefore is contained in item number 4 of the notice convening this AGM. The next item on the agenda relates to the approval of the shareholders by means of a special resolution for the reappointment of Mr. Shandipan Chakraborty as an independent director for a further period of 5 years with effect from 7th February 2024.
No,
And the relevant,
2025, sir.
it's for a further period of 5 years with effect from 7th February 2025, and the relevant resolution therefore is contained in the item number 5 of the notice convening this AGM. The next item on the agenda being an item in which I am interested, I invite Mr. Sen to take the chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The next item on the agenda relates to approval of the shareholders by means of a special resolution for payment of commission to Mr. Sanjay Bagaria, Chairman, for a further period of 3 years with effect from financial year 24-25. And the relevant resolution, therefore, is contained in item number 6 of the notice conveying this AGM. With this, now I request Mr. Chairman to again take the chair and proceed with the rest of the meeting.
The next and the last item of the agenda relates to the approval of the shareholders by means of an ordinary resolution for the payment of the remuneration of rupees 90,000 to the cost auditors for the financial year 2023-24, and the relevant resolution therefore is contained in the item number 7 of the notice convening this AGM. The consolidated results of the voting on each of the resolutions after considering the votes cast both through remote electronic voting and Insta-poll shall be announced within 2 working days of the conclusion of this AGM, informed to the BSE and upload on the websites of the company and NSDL. Ladies and gentlemen, I have concluded all the business of this meeting, and I would like to thank you all for your attendance here today. Thank you.
Thanks, Chairman, sir. So I think all the business of this meeting being over, we can conclude this meeting. So I conclude this meeting by proposing a vote of thanks to the chair. But just to remind that the Insta-poll e-voting shall be open till 3:45. That is 15 minutes from now as per the rules. So those shareholders who have not yet voted, they can vote for another 15 minutes till 3:45. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.